balance scorecard. Not many questions. Because this question, did we do before in normal class? Fear this. Oh, the video there. The video. Let me check. I think the video. June 08. September 08. Balance scorecard. September 08 class, the video is there. Okay, so class, you have the video. September 08. Okay, balance scorecard. Okay, this one is a good one. This one is a good one. Fear this. Okay, go through that video. Okay, so not going to go through. Okay, class, come. Let's deal with this question. Okay, this is a little bit old, but never mind because short of question already. Okay, let's run through call mock. Okay, we are not going to go through the whole question. We are going to deal with these two. Okay, the main one, all right, the main one for balance scorecard. Outline the balance scorecard, suggesting suitable improvement. Describe the difficulty in implementing and using balance scorecard. Okay, difficulty in implementing and using problem, disadvantages of balance scorecard. Okay, so class, I think couple of minutes, run through first. Okay, run through the info first. Call mock. Okay, now class, come. In order to assist the strategic change, okay, so what is the strategic change? Class, they decided to sell many of the hotel chain and rent it back. Okay, so that means basically they are providing management of hotel services. Okay, they no longer own the hotel. Okay, so the hotel is owned by investors. So what our company Cormoc is doing is we are capitalizing on our expertise. Okay, that is providing hotel management services. So the CE is considering introducing, okay, balance scorecard. So task you as an accountant, to review the preliminary work in order to ensure that it is consistent with the goal of meeting the strategic objective of the company. So class, your strategic objective is rather lengthy, first paragraph. Okay, first paragraph. Okay, so by tying operational and strategic performance into a coherent framework. So the CE is worried that the balanced scorecard might be perceived within the company as a management accounting technique that has been derived from manufacturing sector. So in order to assess its use at call mock, he asks you to explain the, okay, this one that no need, this one we are not going to do. Okay, and then the senior exec at the company head office has drawn up preliminary list of perspective and the metrics as per table 1. Okay, so they have 4 different perspectives with their individual KPI. Okay, so and I think this one is reward management. No need to read that with time. Okay, so class, evaluate the outline balance scorecard at call mock, suggesting suitable improvement. Okay, so class, that means they ask us to evaluate the outline balance scorecard. So when they use the verb evaluate, means right and wrong. Okay, advantages, disadvantages, and then suggest suitable improvement, isn't it? Okay, suggest suitable improvement. Okay, so where you can do better. Okay, so class, now you have 4 different perspectives here: financial perspective, customer perspective, internal business process perspective, they call it as hotel performance, and finally, learning and grower perspective, okay, which they focuses on employee. Okay, so now basically go through them. What is the advantages, disadvantages, suggest including the metrics, the relevant metrics, okay, and suggest possible improvement. Okay, class, focus on your goal, organization goal. You want to be the #1 hotel, built on the strength of your brand by delighting customer, investing in employee, delivering innovative and continuously improved performance. Your subsidiary aim, maximize shareholder value, a culture of pride in the brand, and strengthen the brand loyalty of all your stakeholders. Okay, so class, what do you think if your financial performance? Okay, so now I think the first one, the first perspective, nothing wrong. Okay, it is common. Because that would be the main thing as we are a business organization. So the very first perspective is financial perspective. Okay, so financial performance benchmark to call mock's main competitor, share price and ROCE. Now, anything wrong, anything right over here? What do you think, class? Come, can tell me anything? Right, wrong over here. The CBE platform slow. Anyone? Plus okay, ROCE is not suitable for shareholder wealth. Yeah, you get 1 mark there. Okay, a few of you mentioned. Okay, a few of you mentioned the use of ROCE measures is not relevant, especially when our company subsidiary aim is to maximize shareholder wealth. Yeah, you get 1 mark. Okay, correct. Okay, so 1 mark. Okay. Now, class, what else that you can talk about? Okay, what else that you can talk about? What about the share price? Because they use the verb evaluate. Evaluate. Now, I think class, share price is relevant, isn't it? Share price will be relevant because shareholder value. Okay. So what I will tell the examiner, however, the use of share price will be relevant for the aim of maximize. Okay, so class, when share price goes up, shareholder wealth goes up as well. Okay, now, however, class is not perfect, right? So what would you say? Share price, what can you say some more? Because they give 12 marks. So 12 marks for perspective, 12 marks for perspective class. So each perspective, there must be approximately 3 points. Okay. But shareholder wealth is measured by share price and what? Dividend. Dividend. Okay. Not just share price, dividend. Okay. EVA is a separate measure. Okay. So if you talk about share price, you have to talk about dividend. Okay. You should have included dividend. All right. Should have included dividend. I think this is wrong. Okay, your comment on this. By measuring ROCE, you can measure, you have delighting the customer. No. Okay, ROCE is profit over capital employed. So what is the connection to customer, delighting customer? So no. Okay, your customer can be very, 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 very happy, but you're still making losses. Okay, if your material price keep going up. Okay, and I can also delight my customer, okay, by selling to them very, very, very cheap. Okay, so I make huge losses, all right, but my customer is very happy. Okay, so no, it's not connected. So no, cannot, totally unconnected. Okay. Now, class, okay, share price, ROCE suggests improvement. Okay, suggests improvement. All right, now, next thing is this class. You can also talk about you want to be the #1 hotel chain in Oslo. Okay, your aim, your mission is to be the #1 hotel chain. Okay, so class further call mock aim to be #1 hotel chain in Oslo. No measure for this. Okay. Now, class, clearly there's nothing in the balance scorecard to measure whether you're #1 or not #1. Okay, so how do we measure you're #1 or not, class? #1 hotel chain. How to measure your #1 market share? Okay, so class, you need to measure your market share. So once you know your market share, then you will be able to tell whether you are #1 or not. Okay, so here will be 1 mark. Suggest suitable improvement. So I say currently your balance scorecard lacking this, so I suggest market share. 1 mark here. Okay, then ROCE is not suitable. What is given? This should be 1 mark. Straightforward. This point is very, very straightforward. However, the use of share price will be relevant. Okay, hold on. I think this one you careful, because this one, yeah, correct. Everyone knows, but the point is not justified. Okay, we need to justify. Although it's very clear already, all right, class. But in the exam, it's all about every point must be justified. Okay. So why it is not suitable? Because it's a measure of profit. Okay. However, the use of share price will be relevant. Okay, this will be the second mark. This will be the second mark. And then the third mark, I suggest improvement. Share price only not enough. You must include dividend. Okay, you must include dividend. Okay, so another mark. So about 4 marks here. Okay, now class second one. What's that? Customer satisfaction. Customer satisfaction. The measure is customer satisfaction survey score. Okay, now class, can you tell me, evaluate. Okay, customer satisfaction. Customer satisfaction survey score. Okay, any point? Come, class, tell me. Anyone, class? Come on. Exam coming. 2 weeks, isn't it? 2 weeks. Customer satisfaction, okay, can be linked with delighting the company mission, but this is a very subjective measure, okay, for not all customer or wrong. Your justification wrong. You say it is subjective. Why is it subjective? Because not every customer giving rating is not subjective already. Okay. Wrong justification. So cannot. Cannot. Align with the objective will as customer will return to call mark. Okay, can 1 mark. Might not be useful as it is subjective based on different kind. Okay, can. All right, 1 mark. Customer score might be general as customer tend to give score, even services are not. Yeah, this is subjective. Okay, the meaning of subjective. All right. So all these can get 1 mark. Okay, so too general. Okay, sorry. Will be able to measure whether COMOC has consistent. All right, can. Might be too general. Okay. Customer is relevant to the aim of continuously as they are. Which area? Is relevant to the aim of continuously improving performance? No. Delighting customer. Why you continuously improve performance? Okay, no. Able for COMOC to know which area? No. However, it should be determined. No. Okay, customer satisfaction score is relevant to the mission of delighting customer. Okay. Okay, can 1 mark. All right, 1 mark. Okay. So class. So the second one is what? Customer satisfaction. Customer satisfaction. Mission of delighting its customer. Okay, consistently delighting its customer. Okay. All right, so 1 mark. Okay, so I say relevant. I think this 1 mark, almost all of you got it lah. All right, almost all of you got it. Just now I can see plus minus all got it. Okay, different way of explaining, but shouldn't be a problem. Okay, then however, okay, now this one you got to be careful. Not all got it. Okay, however, so what is not so good? Okay, has subjectivity. Okay, this is because different. Why is it subjective? Different customer has different expectation. Thus, some customer more generous, some are rather demanding. So class, sometimes it's not your service, it's the customer. Okay, so some people give perfect, some people don't give. Okay, perfect, all right, never give, and then people tend to give average. Okay, so something like that. Okay, so it's a subjective measure. Okay, because it depends on expectation. Okay, now next, suggest improvement. Okay, they asked us to, question got say, right, suggest suitable improvement. Okay, now class, what suitable improvement? This is hotel, right? Percentage of returning guests. Percentage of returning guests. Okay, so like class just now I said, when you suggest a measure, you must make sure that your measure can measure one. So how many guests? Total number of guests divided. Okay, so you what should you divide by total number of guests? How many of them is returning? So returning guests over total number of guests. Okay, so you must justify. All right, you must justify. Okay, so just justify the point. All right, so you can obviously use other KPI. Okay, other KPI also can. All right, so as long as you can justify it rationally. Okay. Okay, now class, what else is the third one? Hotel performance against budget. Why suddenly got budget? Class, I think need to read a bit down there. I saw budget. The new system is for hotel manager to be given challenging target based on their hotel performance against the budgeted profit. Oh, nothing much. Oh, here. Each hotel manager is given an Each hotel manager is given an individual budget for their hotel, prepared by the finance department and judged. Okay. Each manager is given individual budget prepared by the finance department and is judged by performance against the budgeted profit. Okay. Hotel performance against budget. Variance analysis for each hotel. Okay. So what do you think? What can you say here? This one looks a little bit tougher. Any point? Wow, class cannot. 3 marks gone. Employee satisfaction, I think that one quite okay. Yeah. One of your friend give this. You see, under this one, it is relevant to determine the performance of each hotel operation, your business operation. So plus your business operation is how you carry out your hotel services. Okay, so since each hotel performance is judged against the profit, you can know the efficiency. Okay, yeah. Okay, I feel, yeah. Okay, what you got to talk about? Operation. Internal business is focused on efficiency. Profit is not so much on efficiency, but your overall explanation is correct. So 1 mark. 1 mark. That's why class, you see, answer the question. You know, class, you may not get full lah, but don't get 0. If you can get 1 mark here, okay already. Because customer satisfaction, you can get 3. This one, maybe, you know, the profitability one, the financial performance, there's chances you will still get 3 also. And then, I think staff one later, you can score also. So you'll still pass on. Just don't get 0. Just make sure you clearly answer a question. That means every point you have, you must get it right. Okay. So not enough time, never mind one. Move on to the next question because there are chances the last few points wrong. Budget control is not suitable, as this is controlling the cost by restricting and it's not in line with delivering innovative. It's controlling cost, correct? I agree. Okay, so control cost by restricting capital investment. There is one problem. Your strategic change, you no longer invest because you don't own the hotel. You manage only. You manage only. So it's not in line with. So I don't think so. Okay, I don't think so. Justification wrong. Variance is good too. Comparing this and this. In order to ensure employee training, careful, employee, we leave it to the, because there's employee down there. Okay. Don't think so. Budget is not suitable if you strive for continuous improvement. Wait, let me see the goal. Continuously improve performance. Very general, tough to get marks. May not be aligned as manager performance is appraised against budget. This looks better to get the 1 mark. To avoid overspending, there could be dysfunctional. I think this one no need. This one is good enough for 1 mark. Good enough for 1 mark. Okay. Now, class. Variance analysis for each hotel. So you see here, class. Each manager is given an individual budget for their hotel prepared by the finance department and is judged by their performance. So class, now the issue here is your budget, whether is it realistic or not. Okay, it's prepared by the finance department. Okay, so what you can do is okay, so class suggests improvement, not necessarily KPI, suggests improvement. So my suggestion is instead of top-down becomes bottom-up. So the benefit of bottom-up budgeting is more motivation to the hotel manager. Okay, because you know, finance department, they are good with figures, but you know, the operation of a hotel, I don't think they are good. Okay, now employee satisfaction, staff turnover. Okay, employee satisfaction. Okay, class come. Employee satisfaction, learning and growth. Okay, so class, if you are service organization, employee is very important because you don't produce product, you provide service. So if you provide service, who deliver your service? Your employee. So employee is important part of a service organization like Colmock. Okay. Okay. Now class, employee satisfaction. So I say it's important this perspective is important. Staff turnover. Okay. What's your mission? I think loyalty, right? Strengthen the brand loyalty of all stakeholder. Okay, strengthen the loyalty of all stakeholder. Invest in employee. Okay, hold on. Invest in employee. Okay, brand loyalty first. Loyalty first. What they use was the word strengthen. So class stakeholder means employee is also a stakeholder, right? Employee is also stakeholder. Okay, so class, I think staff turnover is good. It's a right measure. Okay, it's a right measure. Now class, anything not so good? Anything not so good? Anything not so good? Yeah, investing. Correct. You get 1 mark already. Your friend say this. Correct. See, I see here just now. Investing in employee don't have. Investing in employee don't have. Okay. However, there is no measurement for investing in employees, such as training hours or training costs incurred. Okay. So can correct 1 mark. However, there is no measurement for investing in employees, such as training hours or training costs incurred or provided to employees. Okay. But your friend one can already one just now what your friend put. Because the point is there, the justification is that 1 mark would be there. Okay, so class, that's a thing. 1 mark, 2 mark, 3 marks. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So you see class, point justify, exam. No need, not necessarily lengthy one class. Don't compare with examiner answer. Examiner answer is perfect, But in exam class, what is important is what's your point? Is your point justified? Got marks are given. Marks are given. Okay. Anything here? I1B. Difficulty implementing and using balanced scorecard at Colmock. Now I want this because remember just now I was talking about this, right? I say this is good. This is good. But you have to apply. You have to apply. So now I want you to apply. Okay, so class coming back to here. Okay, 1, 2, I go washroom. You got any point you put there first? Okay, class now. Couple of minutes. If you got any point, put it there. Okay, now class, let's see some answers from your friend. Staff might get conflict of measurement. Okay, never mind. I ignore this. Ignore that. Conflict of measurement, such as financial performance, restrict the cost of spending. Cannot, very general. Okay, you are not applying, okay, on comma. There's nothing here to do with comma. See the question carefully. Difficulty in implementing and using balanced scorecard, comma. The question, class, you see, if the question is difficulty in implementing and using balanced scorecard, then okay. Just now it's correct. Did it already. Okay, but this question is at comma. So what you mentioned is not specific to comma, cannot. Okay. The use of this can cause conflict of interest. Okay, what are you saying? For example, okay, customer satisfaction requires huge amount of money to innovate the product. Careful. Ours is not product service, but quite okay one, and delight the customer. However, ROCE aim to reduce the cost in order to maximize conflict of measure better. Okay, this one can get 1 mark. Can. Now, this one got used Colmock because Colmock mentioned ROCE. So your friend mentioned ROCE. Customer satisfaction. Okay, delight customer. So yes, it's related to Colmock. So 1 mark. Conflict of measure. Different location, different customer groups make Colmock hard to evaluate all their locations. Okay, wrong. What is this to do with balanced scorecard? What is this to do with balanced scorecard? Not answering question. Okay, question is difficulty in implementing and using balanced scorecard. Okay, balanced scorecard such as hotel performance. Okay, is a bad match. Why? Reluctant. Okay, can 1 mark. It will be difficult for the company to implement as they have to choose the right KPI for each perspective. And in this case, class, you see, luckily he continued. If you don't continue, I will knock you off already. That means wrong because why? You didn't apply to comma. So in this case, only senior executive in the HQ set up the measures. Okay, so they might not be relevant to measure the performance. Some can also. They won't be that strict. So I think can. Okay, let's take a few more. Wait. Since it's derived from manufacturing, the employee might not understand how to adopt in Colmock, which is service. And also, quite smart. I didn't think of this. Yeah, because they did say manufacturing. Okay, they did say manufacturing, and then you are service, so you are practically using all the information in the question. So why wrong, right? Why wrong? Now, class. So okay, your friend answer justifiable for 1 mark already lah. Okay, justifiable lah. All right, so I don't see why he or she won't get the 1 mark. Okay, it's just that I add a bit lah. So I say that as we can see some of the perspective. So I just want to highlight why manufacturing, you use it in service, it can be a problem. Okay, or it can be difficult. take for example, internal business. Okay, this is balance scorecard say, the one of the perspective is internal business process perspective. Okay, but for call mock, which is replaced by hotel performance against budget. So this itself is the one that is subjective, because why? Internal business process, if you're manufacturing, I know what you're talking about, your manufacturing process, but if you're hotel, so no wonder they kind of weird, right? Because your service, that's why. Employee tend to focus towards the KPI setting by the management and ignore the company objective. So like Colmock on ROCE cannot, this one has nothing to do with balance scorecard. Okay, difficulty of implementing balance scorecard. Okay, you are evaluating the KPI or not answering. So from customer perspective in balance scorecard, you say must like this, must be related to the balance scorecard. It will be challenging to compile customer satisfaction score. You are serving different customer groups. This is more of the individual KPI. Okay, this is more of the individual KPI, not so much on balance scorecard. The manager may interpret wrongly, staff turnover is the most important factor, but very good explanation, perfect explanation. One of the problem of using balance scorecard is interpretation. Manager may interpret wrongly that staff turnover is the most important factor, okay, but ignore the quality and the ability of the staff. So they are not leading towards, yes, class staff turnover. Usually the one that resign is the better employee. The one who stay back is the lousy employee. So class, sometimes your staff turnover rate is very low. You don't be so happy. Wow, all my staff so loyal. Yeah, all your staff so loyal because they are all lousy one. No one wants, they cannot change job. No one wants them. They are liability rather than asset. Okay, yeah, it's a good argument. Fair point. Okay. Colmock is using budget to evaluate. Okay, however, it will conflict with this, as under it will incur more costs to trade. Yeah. Okay, class 10. Okay, now class I use now. I'm gonna use this thing. All right, and apply to the thing. 6 marks. Oh shit, 7. Okay, now class 7 marks. So I only have 3. So play smart. Give more example. Elaborate more. Okay, elaborate more to get more marks. Okay, 1 relevant discussion, 1 mark. So 2 marks. So I only got 1 point. So I'm going to have 2 discussion. You see one, I will surely have 2. Or else I will only get 3. And if I get 3 out of 7, I fail already. So I will make sure I try to have at least 2, 2, 2, 6. Okay, then I confirm I can pass already. Okay, conflict in measure. Okay, let me Julie your one. Class, I cannot stop here, I stop here, I will fail. Because this is knowledge. This is knowledge. That means from book. But question asks from difficulty in using and implementing balance scorecard. Okay, so in common. Okay, so such as I take some of your friend one. Okay, so 1 mark. Okay. Another one. Further. So class, I give another example. All right. So to get one more mark, conflict in measure. Okay, so the use of balanced scorecard. All right, the problem or difficulty in using and implementing. Okay, so first thing is the conflict in measure. Okay, so now class, because got 7, so I think this is the easiest, right? So I put 3, 3, 2, 2. Hopefully, I can get marks. All right. Let me see. Well, Commonwealth is using budget to evaluate. Okay, this one same as this one already. Cannot. Okay, let me see. Okay lah, never mind. Think got 2 so far. Okay, let's go to the next one first. Manager interpretation. Okay, so a balanced scorecard is only effective if the balanced scorecard is interpreted correctly. I steal from this. Since the balanced scorecard is derived from manufacturing sector, the employee, hold on. Okay, sorry. This one I put it independently. Okay, this one. Okay, I take this one. The manager may interpret wrongly. The staff turnover is the most important factor, but ignore the quality and ability. Okay, so 1 mark. Interpret wrongly. Plus anything else, interpret wrongly. Interpret wrongly. That means you must be able to interpret correctly. Don't have? Never mind. Next one first, exam. Ability to set the right measure. Okay, now class, in the case of call mock, okay, this one. So 1. Okay. Next one. Okay, so class, I give example of different example of wrong KPI. Okay, so ability to set the right measure. Okay, so you must set the right KPI to ensure that your balance scorecard is effective. Okay, so ability to set the right measure. So my explanation here is the use of ROCE. So you got to be careful, class, when you explain. Okay, that's why it's not just explain, oh, ROCE is wrong. Okay, ROCE is not relevant. If you explain like this, cannot, because the point here is ability to set the right measure. Okay, the disadvantage, okay, is ability to set the right measure. So that means your balance scorecard is not useful if you cannot set the right measure. Then I give example of why call mock balance scorecard is not effective, because you are using ROCE. You are using ROCE. Okay. Customer satisfaction, I think this one is fine. Variance analysis, can't say much. Okay. And the last point you can add in. Okay, the last point is this. Okay, so 6, never mind, 6 marks. Okay, so class. Balance scorecard focus on financial wrong. Balance scorecard 2 focus on financial wrong. Balance scorecard got non-financial. Okay, balance scorecard has customer satisfaction. Okay, so it's non-financial. So no, wrong. Okay. All right. So class can up to here. Now, I want to go. Okay, maybe this one I don't think you have the answer. This one I PDF. What past year is this? June 2013. Okay, send. Yes, I'm sending the link with Okay, all right. Yeah, I think you are using mobile device, then need the link. Okay, class, I think this is done. Right. Now I want to go another past year, but not balance scorecard. Okay. So you go through the video class. You go through the video, this one, fear this. That one good question also. Okay. Oh, so long. Okay, I want September 22. September 22 reward. I want to discuss on class ACCA server. We take a break. Okay, class, we take a 5 minutes break for my question to load. Okay, so because now without that cannot. Okay. They don't give PDF. So we take a 5 minutes break. We take a 5 minutes break. We need to allocate 1.8 minutes for each mark, right? Yeah, I think this one I mentioned many times already. Okay, all question, isn't it? Every single paper is the same. Okay, I think just now earlier this morning I mentioned 1.8 minutes. Today class, all classes are uploaded. Okay, all classes are uploaded. Okay, in fact, this morning one also uploaded, it replaced already. Hey. Wow, class nonsense at their server. I don't have the question. Wait, I try, see, I use another server. I got another access. Their server not okay now. Because my student now taking SBL, taking more exam, they cannot do. Wait, class, I try to. All slow. Same. Test reach login. It's linked back to the same thing. Can't. Oh, okay, class, bear with it lah. Because I need the question 2. Let it load 1 minute. But once the question come out, then okay already. Okay, yes, this is the one I want, class. September 2022. September, okay, new format. Respond to the bot request for work on the following area. So measuring divisional performance, 13. There are, okay, this is good. This is good. There are 8 marks available for the first piece of work. I think later when you read that one, you will know what's the meaning of the first piece of work. There are 5 marks available for the second piece of work. Okay. So the proposed reward scheme, 7 marks. Professional marks, okay. Analysis evaluation class. Actually, this APM, the examiner, very lazy. They just type all inside. 5 marks. Okay. So class, like I mentioned earlier, when you calculate the timing, okay, you don't go and calculate 13 marks and 7 marks, because if you calculate like this, then the 5 marks, all right? So what you do is you just proportionate them. So maybe just add 3 marks here, just add 2 marks here. So that means the first one, calculator. The first one, 16 marks, 16 marks, 29 minutes. So you can take 30 minutes, no problem. So second one, plus 2, so 9 marks, 16 minutes. Okay, so the first one, 30, the second one, about 16 minutes. Okay, 15, 16 minutes. All right. So you just, you cannot look at your watch, look at your clock, and then you start. Okay. Now class come. Let's run through this question. Oh dear. Each exhibit will take 1 minute to load. I open all first, or else very annoying like that. Plus, you can easily open, I don't think so, right? Are you all trying to open? I think no. I see my student also messaging. Hannah. No need open, just let me open. But same, it's not just we are using, okay, I think globally. Because this is not ACCA one. This is a CBE platform, test reach. It's hosted by TestRich, their vendor. Okay, class. Now let's read through first. Okay, let's read through first. Okay, let's read through the info first while waiting for the thing to load. Read on screen. Okay, else the computer also equally slow. Oh, this one got to be careful. Why revise useful life? EBITDA and EVA. Okay, the two piece of work just now, the one that says 8 marks and 5 marks. They are unfamiliar with EBITDA and wants an assessment of its usefulness to measure the divisional performance. Plus assess, question verb assess, strength and weaknesses. Okay, advantages, disadvantages. Not just one, both. They don't need any calculation. Wow. 8 marks, Class, I need 8 points. Wow. Okay. The board has already been advised on the benefit and drawback, but has not yet seen how EVA is calculated. As an example, the board would like to know whether blue has created value, but has not yet seen how EVA is, as an example. So we'd like to know whether, okay, let me calculate lah. All right, or calculate EVA, the requirement to 5 marks. Oh, okay, no wonder 5 marks only, calculate. Okay, so the first one is advantages and disadvantages, EVA. Okay, class, now give me. This one no need to load. Class, find from here, got one. 8 marks, if you can get 5, you got chance already. Class, you see this one is so obvious one, right? Die also give me 1. Class, you all看This one very easy. Okay, all can use one. All can use one. What is the question requirement are there? Strength and weaknesses. EBITDA. Can give weakness also can. No need just advantage. Okay. Now class quite a lot. Let's see which can get mark, cannot get mark. The measure of EVA is aligned with the company objective of maximize shareholder wealth. Okay. Earning before interest and tax, depreciation and amortization. Don't think so. No, because shareholder wealth, EVA, not really connected. EBITDA, okay, theirs is EBITDA only, not EBITDA, does not include the depreciation costs, okay, which is uncontrollable, especially they are in capital intensive business. So it will give a fairer assessment of divisional manager performance. Okay, this one can. This is good. Okay, use the information. Okay, use the information. Okay, in the question. All right, use the information in the question. Okay. exclude depreciation. Okay, so this one same lah, correct lah. EBITDA is easy to calculate due to their background does not have easy to calculate, but then they don't have. So why is it easy? No. Anything to do with accounting for someone who don't know, it's not easy. Okay. The calculation exclude, so it helps to measure the actual value. No. Okay. Not related, general. The division operate under profit center. By using this, it show the actual profit before. Not very good. Okay, no. Similar to cash flow, so it helps. Okay, your company got no cash flow. Okay, your company got no cash. EBITDA is absolute measure, so the board may have difficulty. Okay. Ignore financial burden, could mislead. Why mislead? Can also. Just that you didn't justify properly. Why mislead? So short-term measure, this is knowledge, not directly. Question asks, assessment of the usefulness to measure divisional manager performance. The weakness is not in percentage. Okay, absolute. All right, absolute. Okay, got already lah. Got already. Does not take into account tax payable, but earnings before interest and tax. This one, no, not connected. Encourage capital investment. This one all unrelated. Encourage capital investment. Why do you say so? You can take advantage by purchase certain. Why they can encourage capital investment? The point not justify. The point not, you say they can encourage capital investment. Why they can encourage? You didn't say. Then you can say take advantage to this, but this is not connected. This advantage is not connected to EBITDA. Okay, so cannot. Answer is cannot. Point not justify. Okay. Now class, we got answer already. I just give you the answer easier. Where is it? Use the info. Okay, class. Now, they are privately owned, capital intensive manufacturing business. So they have several similarly sized divisions which operates as profit center. Similarly sized. This division operates in different regions, same country, where the average tax rate is 40%. Okay, so actually tax rate doesn't matter because they are all the same. Okay, so if your profit is high, before tax, after tax, no different. Where the average rate of interest is 6%. You are equally financed, debt and equity. Okay, that means 50-50. Maximize shareholder wealth. The board of directors who are shareholders make all investment decisions. The board is considering expanding your product range, which will require to purchase a large amount of plant and machinery. The shareholders are unable to provide any more capital and unwilling to issue any form of equity. You also cannot borrow because your limit already reached. Okay, and then you revise your useful life. Okay, you revise your. Okay, so class, first thing first, capital intensive manufacturing business. Okay, so class, what has this got to do with capital intensive manufacturing business? what has it got to do? Capital intensive class means your depreciation will be very high, right? Your depreciation will be very high. Okay, so if you use EBITDA, all right, because the question asks assessment of its usefulness to measure the divisional manager's performance. Okay, the divisional manager's performance. Okay, so what happened here? How you relate? How you relate? High, gosh, capital intensive. Okay, class, it is a sunk cost. Okay, remember depreciation, your cost is incurred when you buy the asset. When you buy the asset, you already pay. So class, like you buy a car, all right? So you already pay for the cost of the car. Can you say like this? I don't drive my car, so the value is still there. Nah, you know very well your car depreciates. So same goes to any other assets. You can use less, but I am sure your assets depreciated. Okay, so because it is a sunk cost. So now the question asks the usefulness of using EBITDA to measure the divisional manager performance. So I say that EBITDA is useful in this case because we are capital intensive industry. So there should be a high amount of depreciation. And then depreciation is a sunk cost. So if you want to compare the manager performance, you should be EBITDA. Okay, because depreciation, what can the manager do? All right. If he want to incur less depreciation, then you don't have to involve in the business because unavoidable, your business is capital intensive. Okay, capital intensive. Okay. Okay, there's a question. The asset, isn't it like each division requests different asset? No, they are manufacturing the same. Okay, capital intensive manufacturing business. Okay, so basically they are all heavily capital intensive. All right. So basically it is something like, you can't avoid. Okay, no matter how good you are as a manager, that is how you produce already. Okay, like for example, okay, just take an example, Air Asia. So you want to compare the Air Asia, Malaysia, Air Asia, Thailand, Air Asia, Indonesia. Okay, they are all capital intensive. Okay, they are all capital intensive. So doesn't matter whether you are manager of Air Asia, Malaysia, manager of Air Asia, Thailand, or manager of Air Asia, Indonesia. Okay, basically you need aircraft. Okay, so you know, no matter how good you are, you cannot say I don't need aircraft. You need aircraft because you're manufacturing process. Okay, so it's unavoidable. Okay, so depreciation is a sunk cost. Okay, depreciation is a sunk cost, so shouldn't be included. Okay, shouldn't be included. All right. Since ESK is capital, there might be repair and maintenance that may affect EBITDA, which measure that one is speculative. Okay, so but what is the connection with all this? Irrelevant. Okay, what you mentioned is irrelevant. Okay, because they don't give, that one is speculative, and then not related to the strength or weaknesses, so irrelevant. Okay, now next class, it has several. Now class, you see, just now you all give versus the info give, actually you're wrong. It has several similarly sized division. Now just now your answer is what? EBITDA is absolute measure. The board might face difficulty when comparing two divisions with different size. Hello, the question say they are similarly sized. Your answer say they are different size. Wrong. Okay, that means you are using book knowledge. Now I know because I teach one. I always tell you absolute measure not good for comparison because different size cannot compare. But class, the question say they are same size. You see, class, how the examiner twist it? They know you study your note say like this, they twist it. No? Similarly sized. So it become a strength. So class, it's an advantage. Okay, it's an advantage. Next, different region in the same country. So this one, nothing. Okay, average rate of interest is 6%, equal debt equity. Okay, I think just now, someone says weakness. Okay. Okay, this one, the one wrong. So the weakness is EBITDA, ignore the financial costs, such as okay, no need lah. Okay, financial costs. So it could be misleading by the management of ESK. Okay, all right. So you do take loan. Okay, your company do take loan. So if you ignore that, all right, it's not good. Okay, so you know, misleading lah, your performance. Okay. Maximize shareholder wealth. Okay, so class EBITDA. Okay, this is disadvantage. Okay, this is disadvantage. The weakness, not suitable for our goal. Okay, not suitable for our goal. Okay, next, the company board of director who are shareholder make all the investment and financing decision. Now, class, why I highlight this? The company board of director who are the shareholders make all investment and financing decision. Anything to EBITDA. Divisional usefulness in measure the divisional manager performance. Yes, class. Who decide? Who decide? The director decide. Invest. Okay, not investment over already, financing. The type of financing is the director decide. So if the director is the one that decide the type of financing, the manager has no control. So that's why you use EBITDA is suitable. Okay, you use EBITDA is suitable. Okay, so class, this is the thing. The EBITDA is suitable, then the weakness is, wait, can. This one can also. All right, overall performance. Okay, overall performance can. This one no problem. Okay. Now class next. What else? No money. You got no money. Okay, I think this one just now I saw someone say yes. No money. Similar to cash flow. So it will help you focus on the performance, which are as the company I think depreciation we talk about it already. Okay, depreciation got already. Okay, this one also got already. Okay. All right. Now class next. Now anything else? Anything else? Any disadvantage? Where is the part that says none? Okay, none of the divisional manager have any financial qualification, okay, or experience. Class, how to use this? Some of you attempted to, okay, which is good because you see it's relevant, but you didn't use it correctly. This become problem. Okay, so it may be misinterpreted by them as the calculation of EBITDA may be complicated, okay, for them. Okay, so you can, or you say it doesn't give them motivation because they don't understand the reward, also can, okay, also can, all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, not enough. Class, your company plan to expand the product range. Okay, you plan to invest, expand your product range, buy new large machine. Okay, class, when you buy new large machine, your depreciation go up, right? Okay, so class, link to EBITDA, link to EBITDA, link to EBITDA. Okay, so that means your divisional manager will not be affected. Its performance will not be affected. They will not reject. Okay, they will not reject. All right. Okay. Plus 8 marks. Now, the thing here is this, in exam, you want to have 8, surely tough, isn't it? 5, 6, and you will pass. Do you see the thing? Use from here one class. Use from the info in the question. Okay. Now let's, second part is what? Calculate. Hey, so short only. EVA. By the way, some students say, Spencer, you see, just now I use the text lah, all right? Because you say use the info. So I use the text, but then I use it wrongly. So how? Now, class, the thing here is this. In exam, they don't deduct marks. Okay. So say, for example, you put in something lah, okay, the text, and then you talk about it. Okay, but it's not relevant. Now, you don't get marks for that point. Okay, you don't get marks for that point. But it cannot deduct your marks, you see. So it doesn't really matter. That's why I say time management is the most important. Once you hit the time, move on to the next question. You hit the time, move on to the next question. Okay, because there is a limit to how many points we can have. Okay, so that is the technique. Now, class 5 marks, I think. Calculate EVA. Profit, equity, or pre-tax. Okay, why like that? Huh? Oh, okay, must click on. Wow, do they have any other info I cannot see? What nonsense is this? Okay. Hey, is it because I didn't open all? Let me check and see. I try open appendix 1 and see. I'm not sure whether my appendix 1 is fully open or not. Where's my interest? Oh, interest here. Sorry. Interest here. Okay, class can calculate. The info is this complete. All right, calculate for me EVA. Okay, 2-3 minutes. Calculate for me EVA. Exam, you don't have to worry about this. It's just that because just now the server got issue. So okay. Okay. Now class EVA. Okay, I won't do on the spreadsheet because it's not a lot of things. So that's why I use table. P80 50 minus NOPAT, net operating profit after tax. So this question, the info given don't have operating profit. So class, no choice. I start with PAT. Usually I don't start with PAT one, right? Okay, so I add back interest, 20 million. Interest. Add back 20. Interest got tax loss. Tax later also can. Oh, but PAT again. Okay. Tax loss on interest, 40%. 8. Okay, 8. Then what else they say? Development expenditure was incurred during the year. Development expenditure are to be amortized over 5 years. Okay, class, actually this question not complete. Development expenditure was incurred during the year. They should have stated that this development cost was written off. They didn't say, So we assume the development cost was written off. So I add back 5 minus 1 amortization. So no part. 66. Capital charge. Okay, so capital charge class, I need to get my weighted average cost of capital, cost of equity, cost of debt. Okay, cost of debt must be after tax. Cost of debt must be after tax. So I do a working. KE 15%. Equally, equal. Is it equal? 50-50. 50-50. 50% equity. 50% debt. Net of tax. Net of tax. Question: whether blue has created value. Okay. Net asset beginning of the year. So they give me net asset beginning of the year. So just use only. Now, why I don't adjust for anything here? Class, you don't adjust because this is all year end. This is all year end. Okay. So the net asset is beginning one. Generally, total no marks. So they give 5 marks, right? Here should be 1. Here should be 1. Here 2, 3. I think 4. Then 1 mark, the theory. They want to know whether created value or not. Created value. Okay, 1 mark, conclusion. Okay, first part. Anything first part? Okay, Now next, 7. Based on the review of the 2 possible performance measures, the board has proposed new reward scheme. Each manager will receive a reward equivalent to 45% of their annual salary if their division achieve a target EVA for the year. The manager have participated in the setting of the scheme. Market condition in which each division operates will be considered when setting the target EVA, which for Blue is 25 million. The company has effective internal procedure to measure the reliability of performance data and to prevent manager from focusing too much on a particular target while ignoring other important factors. They want an advice whether this proposed reward scheme will help to improve the performance of Blue division. That means if your reward is based on EVA, will it help to improve the performance of Blue division? What do you think? How to answer? Okay, class. Now I give you clue. Use. Okay. Use this. Use this. Reward must be clear. Then it will only give employee motivation for improved performance. So talk about the reward using EVA, clear, not clear. Class, do you think the reward is clear? I agree, it is clear. Because there's nothing not clear. Meet the target. What is the target? 25. And how much you get? 45% of your annual salary. Of your annual salary. Okay? So yes, I agree it is clear. Okay, I don't see why it's not clear. Okay, so yes, it's clear. Okay, now one of your friends say like this. Wait now. Okay, the reward scheme set a clear KPI which is to achieve. Okay, to be and then the reward is 45. So to be fair, the performance I will also consider this part. Why you have this part? Okay. All right. Now class, I would say the okay, make sure I answer question. The new reward scheme will help to improve. Now, class, when you know you will get how much and what you must achieve, then you can get the reward. Okay, so got motivation. If I say it's achievable and fair, it's achievable. Okay, why you say it's achievable? And then you say it's fair as the target setting is based on market condition. Is it stated here based on market condition? Market condition operates will be considered, or okay, all right, that one can, all right. But bear in mind, the question is not on the target. The question is on the reward scheme, Okay, focus on the reward, not on the target so much, the reward. Okay. Can I apply SMART? How you apply? Okay, because SMART is not on reward, SMART is on objective. The question is reward. Okay. The manager have participated, thus they will be more likely to accept the scheme and motivated. Aha, good. The manager participated. So class, I think they will. Okay. Okay. Class. 7 marks. I need more point. Okay, I cannot so fast go. Because I will not be able to get all the marks. All right, I know there are 7 marks. Okay, so I only have 3 things at the reward: clarity, motivation, controllable. So each of them I need 2 marks. Okay, so I got not enough mark. I cannot move on yet. Okay, if I move on, I will be dead. Okay, later I only got 3 marks. Okay, so I want to elaborate further. Okay, now one of your friends say this, let's see. Uses economic rather than accounting, eliminate uncontrollable. Now this one is from book, cannot. All right, put it like this: when we read from book, we don't read further already one. Okay, straight away ignore. Okay, it has to be based on the question. Okay, has to be based on the question. Okay, anything from the book and irrelevant. However, divisional manager might be demotivated considering that the target EVA is 50% higher than. Okay, oh, very good. Okay, I didn't see this. This seems not achieved. Okay. All right, good. But I think this is not under clarity. This is under motivation. Because you say demotivated. Okay, this is good. All right, this one can. Okay, because your target is currently 25. This is only 11. Okay, you want 25, more than 50%. So it seems not achievable. So they will be demotivated. Okay, yes. All right, I can accept that. There is no time frame. God, EVA is 1 year. Okay, EVA is based on profit. Surely it's 1 year. Okay. Okay. Now, next class, I drag further the clarity. Okay, class, there is a problem here with using EVA. Okay. Now, class, so I say there is an issue. The manager got no finance qualification, so they may not be able to improve performance. Now, class, you see, I explained clearly answering question, improve performance. So my answer is cannot improve performance because the EVA involve complicated adjustment. Now, plus even you also find EVA complicated already. No need to mention someone who never study accounts. Okay, I think it will be worse for them. All right, will be worse for them. Now, okay, motivation. I think this is correct. This is correct. Motivation, this is good. Now, just now someone mentioned market condition. How you use this? Plus, do you think your manager given a target that consider the market condition is fair, class? Is it a fair target? I think it is, isn't it? Realistic. Okay, realistic. And okay, the next point I have is a little bit subjective. Okay, this is honestly a little bit subjective lah. Plus 45% annual salary. Do you think it's a lot? 45% of their annual salary. I think it is a lot, isn't it? Almost half. That means you are looking at 6 months bonus. Almost 6 months, isn't it? 45% of annual salary. Okay, so my last point. So I think they will work hard for it. Plus, I mean, you just count and see. Plus, your 1 year salary is how much? If your boss tell you meet the target, you get 45% of your 1 year salary. Are you going to, are you motivated? I think yes, isn't it? The reward scheme based on market is, that is fair. Okay, yeah, this one is same as this one already. No need already. Okay. Okay, controllable. It must be based on controllable performance. Okay, must be based on controllable performance. Yes. This one also can. This one can. Okay, this one also can. Both can, but because I want to say can, so I think I don't want to use both point. So I use this one. I don't focus on the WACC, I focus on this one. EVA is measured using relevant cash flow, which means the cost will be controllable by the manager. So it will be suitable to use EVA as a reward scheme. Yes. Okay. All right. How many marks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 only. Oh, here got 2. 6. Okay, I need one more. Any more? EVA short term. Wait, this point. Okay, I'm not sure. Let me check this point can or not. Will help improve performance of blue. Based on the review, the manager try to use reward. Okay, reward. Long-term expense, long-term. This is like evaluate EVA already. Must be relate to reward. Reward. Plus, we seems to didn't use this yet, right? Anything we can talk about here? The company has effective internal procedure to ensure reliability of performance data and to prevent managers from focusing too much on a particular target while ignoring other important factors. Anything you can relate here? Here and the reward scheme. Cannot. You see your answer, whole sentence. What is it to do with the reward? No. Cannot. You must ask yourself, what's the question? The new reward scheme will help improve performance of blue division. Effective, what are they saying? Effective internal procedure. Okay, now let's see some answers from your friend. As the internal procedure may implemented may not be fair, as they do not as they are not able to fully control on its own performance, but being restricted. Okay, but being restricted by the procedure, which may be seen as a tool to restrict them. No, I think you misunderstand. Okay, misunderstand. As the reward scheme using EVA as target setting will contradict with their policy that also include other things. But what is this to do with improved performance? No, don't think so. All right. Actually, this effective internal procedure, okay, is basically talking about, you don't only measure performance from EVA perspective, you also have other performance that you emphasize. Okay, you also measure on other areas of performance. One manager to focus on do not focus only on target and ignoring. However, the reward is focused, so hence it might lead to poorer performance. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a different explanation. So if you have this, then you must not have this. All right, but if you have this without this, then okay also. All right, it's a different way of explaining, but can accept. All right, because it was justified well. Okay, so class can up to here. Let me convert to PDF. Okay. Okay. September. It's sent. September. Okay, the link sent. All right. Now, any question? Okay, class, any question? Any question for me? Now, oh, still not okay. Okay, so now class, the above. ECK has effective, which these are not under control by the manager. This could impact the manager achieve the target. No, okay, because you didn't talk about reward. Okay, then the lead performance also not clear. Cannot. Okay. Now, class, go through the rest. Okay, so I will see you on Monday. Okay, so Monday we will finish it up lah. All right. So today this class today, class will replace these two, 4 and 4B. Okay, 4 and 4B. Okay. Then Monday is replacing this. Monday is replacing this. Okay. Then this one all won't replace because this one all is past year. Okay, past year. More recent past year. This one is past year from your revision book. Okay, more recent past year. All right. Okay, anything you want to ask first? Anything at all? So class, if nothing, I think I stop here. Okay, I stop here. So I will see you on coming Monday evening. All right, I think 7 to 10. Okay, so thank you, class.